Date is a healing property. It's a prophetic herb. And we have been told all the scientific ingredients or materials contained in it. But I'm going to talk about the spiritual significance of date. We use it for boosting memory. We use it for knowledge retention. Date. We use it to relieve constipation, and we equally use it for sexual performance. One other thing about date is that the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ specifically prescribed what we call ajwa dates. That if we eat 7 of ajwa dates in a day, the person will not be affected by poison. The person will not be afflicted through witchcraft. The person will not be possessed by a jinn. And this is confirmed. That is about ajwa date. There are a lot of other benefits of date. But let me talk about date, the stages of development. You know, if you plant a date, it will take about 6 months to ripe for harvest. These 6 months, within these 6 months, it will go through 5 stages. Number 1 is a barbuk. That stage of a barbuk, how does it look? It will be very tiny. If you have ever seen the date plant, it will be very, very tiny. Even if you see it, you know, when you see date, you feel like eating it. When you see a barbuk, it will be disgusting. And if you eat it at that stage, it is poisonous. Then, after about 1.5 months, it moves to the stage of balhu. That balhu, it becomes long, a bit long, and looking like pencil. It's not fat, the way it is. Then it moves to al-khalal. That stage is going to about 3.5 months. It will be sweet, but that kind of sweetness is not the sweetness you have. Sweet at the same time sour in the mouth. That is halal. Then at what stage does it become useful? That is the stage of arutab. This arutab, you can find it in the market. Have you ever seen a date that is yellow and it looks like olive fruit? Small like this. That is rutab. That is second to the last to the stage. Now this stage of rutab, you can eat it. That's why they sell it in the market, and it is equally useful for some things. And I will tell you what, for those who are pregnant, if you eat plenty of rutab, it aids easy delivery. It is very good for this. And the final stage is the date you have now. An evidence for this, if you go into Surah Al-Maryam, that's chapter 19, verse 23 to 26, Allah tells us the effective use of rutab. When Allah is talking about Maryam, when she wanted to deliver Isa alayhi salam, and she had an inspiration. Some Mufassirun said this inspiration was coming from that it was Isa himself that was made to say it, wallahu alam, that she should shake it and use. Allah now mentioned rutab. That was the word Allah used, rutab. It was date palm. The date palm tree, which Allah said is used, that tree was still growing, was in the process of growing, but it was at the second to the last stage of rutab. Allah now said he should make use of that rutab for a safe delivery, and she had the safe delivery without any pain, and she gave birth to Isa alayhi salam, and it became an Islamic herb, and we have been using it ever since.